What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be going over tips for new riders. First tip I have for you guys is if you're a new rider, you're going to want to make sure you wear gear, at the very least full face helmet. I mean, if you don't and you get into an accident, your face is going to get fucked up. Like, I've seen pictures online of people who've gotten in accidents with either no helmet or they've got like a half helmet on. Jaws shattered, their nose is gone, their teeth are gone, they're all fucked up. So at the very least, guys, wear a full face helmet. I know it could be hot, I know it could be uncomfortable, but that's your best bet. Next thing I would recommend for you guys is a mesh jacket. A mesh jacket, that's what I'm wearing. And I got into an accident and I was wearing a mesh jacket and I still got road rash. So I could just imagine how bad or how much worse it would have been had I just been wearing a t-shirt. I mean, I still have the scar on my arm, and man, I got messed up pretty bad. I would also recommend wearing riding jeans and some riding shoes. I was wearing boots, and exactly on my ankle where the plate is on the boot. I don't know if the motorcycle landed on the boot or something, but you could see there was damage on the boot, and my ankle hurt really bad. So like, it probably would have been very messed up had I not been wearing those boots. Also earplugs. I know nobody wears earplugs, right? Like all the people who I've ridden with, and then just ask them, you guys wear earplugs? They say no. You're gonna mess up your hearing after a while if you don't wear earplugs. The wind, I mean, shit, especially. The next thing I would recommend for new riders is get out there and practice as much as you can. And don't just go ride around. Actually go to an empty parking lot and practice drills. Practice quick stopping, practice cone weaving, practice U-turning. I try to do it about once a week. It doesn't need to be that long, maybe about just 15-20 minutes. That should be good enough. Another thing you guys should be doing is ride as often as you can. If you can ride daily, ride daily. I try to ride daily. Sometimes it's just too hot, or sometimes I don't feel like it, but I try to ride daily. I've been riding my motorcycle more than my car lately, but yeah, try to ride as often as you guys can. It'll really help you out, and it'll just make it like second nature. You won't have to think about anything. You won't have to think about the brake, the clutch. It'll just become automatic. It'll feel like your car. When you first started driving your car, right? Everything was new to you. You had to think about everything, the braking, the turning, everything. Well, that's how it kind of is with a motorcycle. You have to think about everything when you first start. But you do it long enough, it just becomes automatic. Like, I just get on the bike and I go. I don't think about anything. I don't think about my shifting, my braking, clutch, anything. I just get on and go, and it's smooth. I've been riding about 2 years, which that's not that long, but I don't know. I'm still kind of relatively new, I guess. Next thing for new riders would be don't compare yourself to other people, because it's just going to discourage you. Like, if you ride with other people who've been riding longer than you, you're not going to be able to keep up with them, and you're not going to be able to do what they do. You're not going to be able to lane split as fast as they're lane splitting, and honestly, it could be quite dangerous if you try to do that. You try to keep up with them. I would try to keep up with people who have been riding longer than me, and I would get discouraged because I couldn't do it, and then I would get pissed at myself, and I'd say, screw it, I'm just gonna do it anyway, and I would end up riding way above my skill level, especially when I'd go to like a Zuzi Canyon. I would try to keep up with the people who have been riding longer than me, and I couldn't do it. And I would get mad and I'd say screw it, and I would try, and I'd go so wide into the corners that I would just go into the dirt, or I would go almost straight into a guardrail, and they wouldn't see it, but I would tell them later, like, yeah, this is what happened. Next thing you guys should be doing is just watch his YouTube videos. A lot of people like that Moto-Jitsu guy, he's actually pretty informative. I watch him. He gives good advice. He gives drills and stuff, and practice those. Another thing, if you haven't done it, I would suggest take the MSF course, even if you already have your license, because you could learn a lot. And the cool thing is you could ask the instructors questions, and they'll explain stuff to you if you don't understand it. Like I was asking questions, and it helped me out. Another thing you guys should be doing is practice things that you're not good at, or practice things that you're scared to do. Like for me, that was just lane splitting on the freeway, and that was lane splitting filtering at lights. I was scared to do it when I first started riding. I didn't want to do it at all, like at all. And my brother was the one who actually oh shit, I stalled. He was the one who got me into doing it. And then once you start doing it, you just gotta try to do it all the time. Like I remember I would purposely go to the freeways when I knew there's gonna be traffic, and I would just start practice doing it. And the best way to practice the lane splitting is just do it at lights. Every single, like what I'm doing now. See, there's only 2 cars here, so just do it at lights so you're not overwhelmed. You just do it between 2 cars at first. Every single light you get to, just do it. That's what I do. Practice the clutch control. Oh, we got another bike. Yeah, he waved back. That's the thing. Like you saw how he just stalled? That's because I have 2 motorcycles, so it's hard to get used to the different clutches, right? Because they're both different. But yeah, practice the clutch control. Like go to the empty parking lot and just practice the clutch. Practice your braking too. Another thing you guys should be practicing is your turning. When I first started riding, this was like almost every single time I took a turn. Every single time I would be very wide. Like I would overshoot the turn. And there's been times where I've been so wide during a turn that I've actually just gone to the other lane. And if there was a car right there or coming, I would have went right into the car. I think I was just trying to do it too fast as well. So yeah, practice turning or cornering for sure. Another thing too, I know you guys watch, YouTube, Instagram. You see people doing crazy stuff, and the high speed runs on the freeways. I watch that stuff too. I just watch it for entertainment. But I'm gonna admit, when I first started riding, I would watch people on YouTube. They do the high speed runs on the freeway, right? I would watch that, and I'm only on a 650, but this thing can get up there, And I would watch these people do that stuff. These people were going 140, 150, or even higher on the freeway, in between cars. I would watch that, and this was like maybe 2 months of me having a motorcycle. I would watch them, and I would get on my motorcycle, and guess what I would do? I would go onto the freeway, and I would try to do that. I wouldn't be able to do it as fast as they were able to do it, but I was going as fast as I could, and that was really stupid. Like I can't believe I did that. You know what I mean? It's dumb. But yeah, watch stuff like that for entertainment. Like I still do, but don't imitate any of that stuff. All it takes is you're doing that and a car just switches lanes, you're gonna go right into the back of that car. I mean, you're fucked at that point, right? Excuse me guys, the bike's dirty. Bird shit all over the mirror. But yeah, don't do that stuff, guys. Another thing you guys should be doing, this goes for everybody, not just new riders, but keep up with the maintenance on your motorcycle. Check your tire pressure regularly, and make sure you're changing the oil. Like, I don't know how many people go and they ride for, like, I don't even know how long, they don't change their oil. And yeah, change the oil and the filter regularly. Also, check the oil. Nobody checks the oil on their motorcycle. And it's very easy to do, right? check the oil level at the very least. When these things are fun, right? We all work hard for our money. You don't want to go blow out the engine because you don't have oil. I mean, come on. Another thing too is don't at the stoplights, don't race cars. I mean, I know it's always the car that usually eggs you on, right? They pull up next to you. Usually a Mustang or a Camaro or like a Charger or something like that. They pull up next to you, or the Honda Civics too. They pull up right next to you and they sit there and they rev their engine, right? Like they go, which means they want to race. Don't do that, guys. I mean, honestly, do I think that's dangerous? Honestly, no, I don't. Like if it, you know, coming from a stop and you're just going in a straight line fast, is that dangerous? No. But getting pulled over by a cop and getting your license taken away, yeah, that's something you don't want. I mean, could you imagine? All right, it's street racing, and then it's stupid, but you can get in big trouble for that. The other thing too, if you're in California, just be careful on the freeway, guys. If you get caught going 100 miles an hour or faster, your license gets suspended automatically now. So just be careful of that, guys. Do I think going fast in a straight line on the freeway is dangerous, especially if there's not many cars around? No, I don't. But you don't want to get your license taken away over something like that. You know, it could be 100% avoidable. I wouldn't condone doing it, but if you're going to do something like that, maybe try doing it like at maybe 2 or 3 in the morning when, you know, no one's out there, you know, at the very least. And just try to ride as safe as you can, guys. Watch out for cars. They cannot see you. Like, a lot of the times when they switch lanes and you think they're cutting you off, they just don't see you. They don't know you're there. So yeah, that's really not their fault. This is another one, you guys. Try not to speed too much on the street like I am now, because like, let's say you're driving in front of like a grocery store, right? Like, and like, let's just pretend there's a car. See this right here in the street? Let's say there's a car. He's coming out of here. If you're speeding, they can't judge your speed, right? Same thing when a lot of motorcyclists get killed when a car is making a left turn in front of them. It's usually because they cannot judge your speed. So like, when they're looking at you, it looks like you're moving slower than you are. So and I'm very guilty of this. Like, I'll speed and a car will pull out in front of me and I'll get pissed, and I think, they pulled out in front of me, they cut me off. No, it's like, they didn't cut you off, you're just speeding and they couldn't judge your speed. If you were to actually slow down and drop the speed limit, they'd be able to judge your speed better. Like, watch. See right here, if I was speeding, see how there's this white car coming out? Well, if I was speeding, let's say he was right here just now coming out, he would probably go right in front of me because he wouldn't be able to judge my speed. So be careful, guys. If a car pulls out in front of you like that, it's most likely your fault because you were speeding. And I mean, I'm very guilty of that myself. So yeah. Alright, that's going to be it for this one today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button, guys. It'll really help me out. Thank you, guys. Be safe.